Welcome to Ask My Tablet, the show where you send in the questions and I ask my tablet. So that's how it works. If you have some questions for the next Ask My Tablet, leave them in the comments of any video, or this one would be, much easier, but any video is fine. Or if you want to use my email, it's always in the description. And if you're with me on Facebook, you can send it on Messenger. So get them questions in. All right, I'm going to ask the first question here. Alexa, what's the difference between the Shriners and St. Jude's Hospital for Helping Sick Children?
From Indeed.com. Jude Children's Research Hospital is most highly rated for compensation and benefits, and Shriners Hospitals for Children is most highly rated for work/life balance.
Yeah, Danny Thomas, is one difference is Danny Thomas started St. Jude's, and it's helped, I don't know how many children since he started, probably thousands and thousands. It's a great place. You know, Marlo Thomas from, what was it, That Girl, is his daughter, and she, I don't know how much she runs it or anything, but she does commercials about it sometimes. And Shriners, you know, that's like a civic group or something like that. And we actually took Logan to the Shriners one time, but he was too close to being 18, which is the cutoff. You know, you could only be up to 17, I guess. And he was too close to him turning 18 to lose enough weight to do the operation they were talking about on his leg. So, but we went up there. They were really nice. They fed us lunch. I remember we barely had any money at all, and we didn't know if we had enough money to make it back home, but we did make it back home at that time. We were in bad shape, but we were trying to get something done for him, but we didn't even know about that he could go there until it was too close to being 18. Okay, let's see. That one was from Diane Clark. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here from Joy, my wife Joy. Alexa, what's the record for the tallest bamboo plant?
The tallest bamboo plant on record is 40 meters, 130 feet, tall. This tropical bamboo surpasses the typical height of other bamboo species and is a remarkable sight to see. It is important to note that bamboo can grow to even greater heights, but the record holder has yet to be discovered.
We've got a little patch of bamboo growing out at the end of our property over here. There must be some water come down through there or something, like a little, I don't know, because they stay, I don't know if they need a lot of water or not. Maybe they don't. That's why they're doing good. But they're really tall. Really tall, but 130 feet, that is really tall. Okay. Alexa, what's the record for the oldest goldfish?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, on average a goldfish lives 10 to 15 years. The Guinness Book of World Records record for the longest lived goldfish was a goldfish that lived to age 43.
Now, I've heard those, I don't think they're called goldfish, but like in Japan or China or something, I forget what they're called. They're kind of like a carp, but they look like, they're colored like a goldfish or something. And they live, I don't know if I'm wrong, but I thought they lived like over 100 years or something like that. Something crazy. They got one that's supposed to be hundreds of years old. I wish I could remember what they're called right now. Okay. Alexa, which is stronger, a male lion or a male tiger?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, tigers are stronger than lions and have a greater bite force, being considerably larger than lions.
I wouldn't have, I don't know. For some reason I was thinking the lion would be, but okay, that's amazing. Greater, and they're larger than lions, which lions are huge, so I've seen them in zoos and stuff though, but they're still kind of far away, you know? If you were, you don't want to get right next to one, of course, but I would like to see how big they really are, you know? Closest zoo is Knoxville, and we've been there before to here. Alexa, what's the record for the world's largest apple?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, the heaviest apple weighed 1.849 kilograms, 4 pounds 1 ounce, and was grown and picked by Chisato Iwasaki at his apple farm in Hirosaki City, Japan, October 24, 2005.
Oh my goodness, a whole 4-pound bag of apples. Can you imagine? You know how much a big a 4-pound bag of apples would be. So it would be one apple that would be man, that'd be something else to see. I wonder if it made a big pie with it. Alexa, what is the record for the deepest ocean? Come on. Alexa, what's the record for the deepest ocean?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, the deepest ocean on Earth is the Pacific Ocean. It contains the Challenger Deep, the deepest known point of the seabed of Earth. It has been measured to be 35,856 feet deep.
Wow. But that trench, what is it? Something like the Mariana Trench or something like that? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. That's deeper than that. I guess it's a different category or something, but yeah, here it is. Deepest oceanic trench. Mariana Trench, it says. Okay. Here's another one from Joy, and then I got one from Logan. Alexa, what's the longest highway in the United States?
According to Wikidata, the longest road in the United States is the Dixie Highway and is 5,790 miles long.
Wow. The National Park to Park Highway is 5,600 miles. I've never heard of that before. Never heard of the Dixie Highway, really. Theodore Roosevelt International something, 4,060 miles. Yellowstone Trail, 3,720 miles. And the Lincoln Highway, 3,390 miles. So, okay, here's 2 from Logan. Alexa, what's the record for the largest pizza?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, the Guinness World Record for largest pizza was a pizza measuring 1,296.72 square meters or 13,958 square feet. The record was set on January 19, 2023, in Los Angeles, California.
How do you cook it? Is the thing. That, how are you going to cook something that big? I don't see how it could fit in a oven. I mean, really, how did they cook it? That's what I'd like to know. Okay. I was hoping they'd show a picture of that pizza. And here's one from me. Alexa, what's the world's record for eating hot dogs?
Here is what I found. The current world hot dog eating record is held by Takeru Kobayashi of Japan, who consumed 50 hot dogs and buns in 12 minutes in 2002.
Back in the day, if I was really hungry, I could eat 2 hot dogs. Now, I mean, all the surgery I've had, I don't know if there's as much, the scar tissue doesn't give way. It's kind of rigid. And so it's like my stomach gets full faster because I can't have, my belly can't just start getting bigger from eating, like, oh, wow, my stomach's really full. I feel full pretty quick. So my portions are way smaller than they used to be. But I can't imagine, what I'm getting to is, I can't imagine eating 50 hot dogs. How do you do that? I mean, how could your stomach even hold that? I mean, really, it's hard to imagine. To say the least, you would be pretty miserable. Okay, we got some here from YC Cooks and Bakes. Y'all check her channel out. She's a great cook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The next 10 are from YC Cooks and Bakes. Thanks very much for the questions, everybody. Alexa, what kind of cookie is the most sold in the United States?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, Oreos are the best-selling cookie brand in the United States. The most popular cookies in the U.S. are chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, and the best seller, obviously, is Oreo. Alexa, what is the most popular seed for gardeners to purchase for their gardens?
Tomato seeds are the most popular seeds for gardeners to purchase. This is according to a survey conducted in the United States, where tomato seeds were found to be the most preferred vegetable seeds. Other popular seeds for gardening include carrots, cucumbers, and flowers such as roses and lilies.
Yeah, I would say to any of y'all to definitely start a garden. If you don't have room out there, in your yard, you don't have much of a yard, or there's some reason you couldn't put a raised bed in, which you can get pretty cheap on Amazon. You can find a raised bed, like the thing that you put around it, and then you put the burn inside of it. The frame is what I want to say. Pretty cheap, but if you don't, you could use some containers. I would always suggest fabric containers. They breathe much better, and they have great drainage and stuff, and everything grows good in them. So definitely try, because it's just going to get worse with the tariffs and everything like that. I'm sure we get lots of produce from Mexico. It has to go up. So grow your own. That's a good idea. Okay, Alexa, has it ever snowed in Cuba?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, March 12, 1857 is the only time on record it has snowed in Cuba.
In what, 1850 did you say? I was trying to show you that picture. It looked neat. I don't know if I have it. It looks like it's crooked or something, though. Yeah, 1857. The only time it ever snowed in Cuba. Okay, Alexa, what are the differences between a frog and a toad?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, frogs have long legs, longer than their head and body, which are made for hopping. Toads, on the other hand, have much shorter legs and prefer to crawl around rather than hop. Frogs have smooth, somewhat slimy skin. Toads have dry, warty skin.
Okay. And Alexa, why would a person only have 2 fingertips that are numb? She's like, Alexa, why would a person only have 2 fingertips that are numb?
From WebMD.com, Raynaud's phenomenon, a condition that limits blood flow to your skin, can cause your fingers to feel numb when they're cold or when you're under stress.
Never had that happen, really, I don't think. But my feet, I have problems with them. But it's supposed to be from, I don't think they can do anything about it. It's from when my B12 was so low that when they finally figured it out, they started giving me injections of B12. They said that it caused damage to the nerves of my feet for my B12 to be completely none for who knows how long. I was anemic and stuff, and that's one of the things, if they can't fix it, there's no use to keep going to the doctor about it. That's the way I finally ended up doing. But okay, so Alexa, does instant coffee have the same benefits as brewed coffee?
From Healthline.com, Instant coffee offers most of the same health benefits as regular coffee, including a reduced risk of type 2 diabetes and liver disease.
Wow, I didn't know that. I know coffee is good for you. If you don't drink, if you drink under a certain amount. I don't think you could drink like 2 pots a day or something. It wouldn't be as good for you, I don't think. Okay, says shelf life 2 years for instant coffee, I guess. pH 5, it says. I don't know why they got this information. Closing price $4.39. They got all this weird information. Alexa, what is the average age that barn owls live to be? I'll show one.
A barn owl's lifespan is typically between 5 years and 10 years.
Isn't that pretty? It almost doesn't look real. Okay, between 5 and 10 years. Average lifespan, it says 7 years and 6 months. A barn owl's lifespan is between 5 and 10 years. So average is 7 years, 6 months. Alexa, what was the highest score for a national hockey game?
This might answer your question. The highest scoring game in professional hockey took place on January 10, 1920. The Montreal Canadiens defeated the Toronto St. Patrick's 14-7 for a total of 21 goals.
Wow, that's a lot.
The record was tied on December 11, 1985, when the Edmonton Oilers beat the Chicago Blackhawks 12-9.
I mean, I used to play hockey, never on a team. I started to get on a team, like a little league team, but it's, hockey. But I just never did. But we played it all the time. All the kids in the neighborhoods played it all the time. We had our own hockey rink we made on a pond. When we went out there in the summer and took some big old round poles, almost like telephone poles, but not quite as big. And we drove them down into the mud to make goals, 2 on each side. And then it would freeze, and be frozen like all winter, basically. And then that we would have our goals on each end that we used. Okay. That's a lot of score. Usually it's like 3-3 or 3-1 or 4-1 or something like that, 4-2 or something for hockey. What I remember of it anyway. Okay, Alexa, which has more health benefits, a plantain or a banana?
From Healthline.com. Neither the banana nor the plantain is superior to the other nutritionally, as they are both nutrient-rich foods.
Okay, that's great. And we know the benefits of omega... Oh, wait a minute. I started to go ahead of time. Alexa, we know the benefits of omega-3 that walnuts offer, but what is the second healthiest nut to consume?
Here is what I found. Some health benefits commonly associated with walnuts may include providing antioxidants, boosting omega-3s, decreasing inflammation, promoting a healthy gut, reducing risk of cancer, supporting weight control, preventing diabetes, reducing blood pressure, supporting healthy aging, supporting brain function, supporting male reproductive health, improving blood fat.
Now, I like English walnuts, but I don't like the black walnuts. They taste like dirt to me. Okay, and this one here is from Amy K. Alexa, what is the oldest newspaper in the United States?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, America's first continuously published newspaper was the Boston Newsletter, which published its first issue on April 24, 1704.
Wow. 1704. Okay, and we got one more. I had to put it on the back. From Corey Meyer. Alexa, what's the coldest temperature recorded and where?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, the world record for the lowest temperature recorded is minus 128.6 degrees Fahrenheit, according to the World Meteorological Organization. The temperature was recorded on July 21, 1983 in Vostok, Antarctica, and confirmed by the Arctic and Antarctic Research Institute in Russia.
Wow. That is crazy. Okay, let's see if we can get her to sing us a song. Alexa, sing me a song.
Good evening, Michael. Doggies are all I want to see. Doggies, they're all so friendly. Doggies, I just want doggies. And that's 'cause doggies are so loverly. Greyhounds, Rottweilers, Cockapoos, Dachshunds, who chew your favorite shoes. Oodles of lovely poodles, a canine comrade will always amuse. Spaniels, Chihuahuas, and Pigtails, Huskies, wagging their gorgeous tails. Mutts with fluffy butts, a doggy friendship will always prevail.
Great song. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see about a joke. Alexa, tell me a joke.
Here's a breakfast joke brought to you by our friends at Cheerios. What is Cheerios' favorite game to play? Tic-tac oats. To refill your cereal bowl with more fun, just say, "Tell me a breakfast joke."
Tell me a breakfast joke. See, she don't do it again when you tell her to. Alexa, tell me a breakfast joke.
Here's a breakfast joke from our friends at Cheerios.
Okay.
Did you hear about the box of Cheerios in space? It's out of this world.
Oat of this world. Okay. All right, everybody. That's it today for Ask My Tablet. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a few things. I hope you laughed some. You might have even cried some at some of the corny things that happened. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, get your questions in for the next Ask My Tablet, and then we'll do one. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day or night, and God bless.